This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at First Look LA 2014, presented by the Los Angeles Venture Association. I have with me Jason Isaacs of Shadow Maps. It's a private company. Welcome to SNNLive.
Thanks for having me on, Shelley.
It's good to have you. Let's get right into it. Shadow Maps. It sounds kind of like a little cool, you know, so tell me what the company does.
Okay, we're a location improvement service for mobile, and we solve the shadowing problem in cities.
So let me ask you a question. Describe a problem that you're describing, shadowing in cities.
Okay, so in cities, large buildings block GPS signals, creating shadowed regions. And these regions cause, or if your phone is located in one of these regions, it could cause GPS errors of over 100 feet. And so we make use of knowledge of where the buildings are, where the satellites are in the sky, and which signals are shadowed or not to improve this GPS localization by a factor of 10.
That's big. Where does it come into play where it's really essential that you have a pinpointed location?
Well, there's lots of potential applications for this. The first could potentially be car services like Uber or Lyft. If you've ever called an Uber ride, they could potentially try to pick you up on the wrong side of the street just because the GPS error on your phone is so large that the phone is reporting that you're across the street. But where we see the most potential benefits in the area of location-based advertising. And so we can enable advertisers to deliver ads to you at the right place at the right time.
Like if you're walking through a mall or you're on the street and they get your phone and they're doing a sale, is that kind of thing?
Yeah, basically you may see an ad for your favorite drink at Starbucks and look up from your phone and you're standing right in front of the Starbucks.
That's very valuable, isn't it?
Yes, we hope so.
So how do you generate income?
Well, our revenue model is based on an API, which is basically the people who are using our service connect to our servers, and we give them a certain number of position improvements per day, but then any position improvements above that, we charge them in some unit quantity.
So you charge the user, or do you charge like an advertiser, or do you charge a sponsor? I mean, I could think of a lot of revenue streams here if you ask me.
Yeah, so where we're targeting first is the people in the middle, the ad networks. And so they're the people who benefit the most if they can show to the advertisers that they're selling to that they're connected to quality product or quality space.
How far along are you?
We've been in development for about 1.5 years now, and we're just at the point of taking our proof of concept prototype and converting that to a real customer-ready product.
What's your background?
I'm a PhD electrical engineer with specialization in localization and mapping.
You may be too smart to be the CEO if you're the CEO, you know that.
Well, I have a lot to learn in the business world, and so that's a very exciting thing for me right now.
So half the battle is being able to explain it, pitch it, and give, obviously, investors a sensibility that you know how you're going to make money. Do you feel good about that proposition?
Yes, we do. We feel like beyond even what we're targeting as initial target markets, there's a vast array of potential markets that we could enter into eventually.
So what's the most important thing for me to know if I was an investor in an audience about your company that you have a chance to say right now?
I would say that we have a strong technical team with a technology that's different than anyone else out there, and we're solving a big problem that has lots of potential payoffs.
And the most important question of the entire interview, what's your website?
Shadowmaps.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, shadowmaps.com, Jason Isaacs, it's a private company. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at First Look LA 2014, presented by the Los Angeles Venture Association right here in LA. Thanks, Jason, for coming on to SNNLive.
Thanks for having me, Shelley.
It's good to have you.